What's up, guys? Got some more Crowfall action for you today. This time I'm playing the newest released archetype, the Duelist. This guy is very fun. There's a big difference between him and the champion. He is roguelike and very quick, whereas the champion is slow, lumbering, and super powerful. I like that. I like the way this guy's kit is. It's very fun, very quick, which is, they've changed a lot of stuff about the combat since last time I made a combat-oriented video, but this guy's really fun, and I like this character. This character might make my top 3 for characters I'll end up playing in Crowfall. Myrmidon's probably gonna make it as well, but this guy's very fun. So I'm gonna replay that fight and explain some of the mechanics in detail of what's really going on here. Alright, so I'm running along and I see the ranger. I'm gonna go into stealth, burrow underground. Now they can see the dirt moving. That depends on my stealth level as well as their stealth detection level. So there's 2 different stats there that people could have. But right now it's pretty obvious because no one has any skills. I'm gonna do my expose ability, which makes me peek my head out. I'm visible for that split second. And that supercharges some of my abilities, makes them better. And I'm gonna build some combo points on this guy, build up max combo points, do my big bleed attack, and then I'm going to build up some more combo points and do my buff ability, which is essentially roll the bones from WoW, and I get some sick buffs. I get all of them, and including double combo point generation, and that's going to allow me to build up my stuns really quickly, and I end up doing 3 back-to-back-to-back stuns and really locking this guy down. So you can kind of see how the Duelist plays. He's very good in 1v1s, very finesse-oriented. You can get blown the hell up as a Duelist. If you're not careful. Part of me likes the finesse, part of me doesn't. I also like playing the Myrmidon, which is the complete opposite of finesse. So, the contrast is great, though. I really enjoy that. This next clip is pretty funny. I'm just going through my inventory, and that same guy I just killed runs literally right over top of me and doesn't notice me because I'm not moving. Now, when I move around, the dirt moves, so he can see that, as well as I make noise. And that depends on his anti-stealth level as well as my stealth level, but again, no one has any skills yet, so that's a thing. Open up with the expose, and I think I open up with the buffs here, so I roll the dice there, end up getting 3 buffs, which is definitely not as good as the 6 that I got the last time, but I'm going to do that into the bleed and into the pistol shot knockdown because I exposed him previously. And I think I'm going to stun him out of this. So stun him out of that, build some more combo points, and I believe I stun him out of that, but it just ends up killing him. So this guy's got a lot of lockdown potential, very high skill cap, and I'm not very good at this character yet. I'm not very good at utilizing the pistol, expose, knockdown, for example. But this character has a very high skill cap, particularly with the pistol shot. You need to be very accurate with the pistol shot. For example, if you go back and look at that first gank clip, I miss a pistol shot where he's on the ground. Like, if you knock them down, you have to pistol shot their body that's on the ground. Like, you can't be, like, slightly above it. There's very little, if any, aim compensation or anything like that. So you need to be pretty accurate, and it's a little weird to get used to. Hopefully that gives you guys a good idea of how the Duelist is played. I didn't go into every single ability in detail, but I gotta leave you guys something to figure out on your own, right? So I want to talk about combat in general and how Ace has kind of changed their stance on combat, it seems. I don't know this to be 100% certain, but it seems like they're going this direction. In the past, they have been about, more rooted abilities and having the game feel very heavy with the attacks, rooting you into animations and having the root motion combat on all of the abilities. That does not seem to be the case anymore. It seems like they're moving away from that with the majority of abilities, or at least with the abilities you use frequently. And I think this is a good change. I didn't dislike the root motion stuff, but I kind of like having the extra freedom as well. And I like that they're not doing it for every ability. For example, Pulverize, which is the very iconic Myrmidon ability, which negates the crash damage and does a ton of damage. It's a big wind charging up ability. That is an old school animation lock root motion ability because it's very powerful and it's iconic, and you want people to know what that is so they can interrupt it and potentially, make the Myrmidon take all the damage, right? So I like that they've got this root motion thing in their back pocket for balancing purposes. For example, if they want to make a champion skill that's a big wind up, heavy hitting, crazy ability, you don't want to give that full mobility. Maybe that's completely broken if you can circle strafe while doing it. So I like that it's a mix of both, and I like that they have this root motion thing in their tool bag for balancing purposes and to make abilities more interesting. The whole game isn't freeform, which is good because if the whole game is freeform, it really does turn into crazy circle strafe everywhere, everyone doing zigzags and craziness. So that's what they wanted to avoid, and I think they managed to avoid that while also making the game not feel too rooted and too locked down. This clip is a perfect example. So I'm going to open up on this centaur, and he's just going to run away the entire time. Now, previously, before this change was implemented with the root motion, I would have never stood a chance to catch this guy. I just would have never caught up to him because I'm rooted when I'm attacking, and it was never going to happen. So I'm going to open up on this guy here, open up on him, and he's going to instantly start running. And this is going to kind of show off the duelist pistol as well. This is the duelist, you're in melee range a lot, but the pistol range is gonna show it. I'm gonna show you how powerful it really is. So I'm gonna stun him here. He's gonna keep running, and the centaur has great base movement speed. He runs faster than I do, so I have to use my pistol to build combo points on him, to stun him, to get to him. I get to him, build some more combo points. He's gonna get away. Then I'm gonna range stun him, and you're gonna see that happen over and over and over again. I'm gonna build combo points for the split second I get to him, stun him. And there he is, fully DR'd. That blue thing means he's DR'd. He's immune to stuns for now, so I'm going to wait that out. It's about 10 seconds. It's pretty short, luckily. Maybe it's shorter than that. But there we go. Going to stun him again. Build combo points on him. Now, in the previous system with the animation locks, it would have been impossible for me to do what I'm doing here. So having that extra freedom is nice. But I do like that they're not completely caving in and giving it to every single ability. I'm going to vanish and get the hell out of here. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about the way the combat's changing and the game is really coming together. This next clip is me just being greedy and trying to take out as many people as I can. I go for the 2v1 here, and I'm going to open up with the expose into the knockdown, and out of that, I'm going to roll the dice, end up getting 5 buffs, which is pretty damn good. Out of that, I'm going to put a big bleed on him. Watch this, almost 15k right there. So he's got a massive bleed on him. And him and all of his little hamster buddies come out of the ground. Look at this shit. There's like 4 of them. So I get that guy super low, and I start running away, and he's got a giant bleed on him that just was wrecking him. So I see him there. I'm going to take him out with the pistol shot, kill him, and I'm just running away. Going to end up using my vanish ability there, go into my barrel, go underground. I love that with the cowboy, the barrel and the cowboy hat. You just go underground. That shit's hilarious. I love the style of this character, the animations, the quirkiness, and the sprint animation where you go down all 4s like a guinea pig and run around. That shit's hilarious. I fucking love that. But anyway, unfortunately my skill bar bugged out here, so I have the non-stealth skill bar, even though I'm in stealth, so that kind of sucks. It's alpha, boys. But I'm going to come out of stealth here, end up taking out this guy that's pretty low, so take him out with the quickness, steal that kill, and then I'm going to try to kill this other guy who's pretty low. And I believe, yeah, I hit him with the stun there, take him out. So there's 3 people dead. And unfortunately, that's the end of the line for me. I roll the bones, and I get 6 buffs there, which is pretty nice. If I would have had a little more health, I maybe could have worked with this because I got really good RNG with the buffs, but I don't. And I vanish, use my 3 little teleport skill that you can only do underground. But unfortunately, this guy knows where I'm at, and he ends up taking me out. Now, this next clip isn't mine. This is actually Destrin, who is a guildmate of mine. Some of you guys might recognize him from Wildstar back in the day. He played a spellslinger. And keep in mind that some of the spell effects are currently bugged, so he's like throwing fireballs that are invisible, stuff like that. But anybody that's been paying attention to Crowfall for a while and sees this Confessor gameplay knows that some big changes have happened. They added a lot of mobility to the Confessor, and it's really cool. I think the direction they're going with combat is excellent. This new Confessor, compared to the old one, it's day and night. Like, this is way more exciting to play, way more exciting to watch, and it looks fun as hell. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not typically a mage player. I don't typically play the mage style ranged, or just ranged in general in most games. But this looks pretty awesome. I'm very excited with the direction Crowfall is going, especially now that they're actually making the game. For the longest time there, it was tech tests, and well, I mean, they're still doing that, but it was, them building server infrastructure and systems and stuff like that, not game-related stuff. Now we're actually in the game, and they're making game stuff, and it's coming out frequently. So I'm excited. I'm very excited for that. Very excited for the upcoming archetypes. I think we might have one coming up soon. Who knows? I don't know that to be certain, but I really hope it's the Templar. I'm very excited for the Templar. Based off of the Myrmidon mechanics that we got, I really hope they give the Templar some sort of like friendly shielding mechanic like Zarya. Please be something like Zarya. It's got a paladin vibe to it, so makes me think they'll have some sort of support kind of thing. I could see them doing that, you know, having like a support hybrid kind of tank maybe. I'm excited for that. I hope they do something cool and have some interesting mechanic with that class. So, pumped for the game. If you're interested in Crowfall, be sure to sign up with the referral link down below. You get into the beta for free if you sign up with that link down below. Beta could be as early as December, so we might be seeing a lot more game than we have now by then. If you sign up, you get into that for free, as well as if you do decide to buy the game, you get 5% off. And I'm not going to lie, I get a little bit of a kickback from it, but clearly I'm very excited. Been excited for this game for a long time. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think. This new Confessor is fucking sick compared to the old one. Can't wait to see how, you know, this is only the beginning, really. So, looking forward to seeing how things evolve. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.